Let me get this straight. You clicked on this video hoping you'd get some fitness advice. Before we delve into that, what's your current situation? 1. You're a remote worker who stays indoor all day and you struggle to use your body as if it belongs to an 80-year-old man. 2. You're a young guy in his teens who wants to build an aesthetic and muscular body. 3. You're a human who can't afford the gym membership and wants to maximize the resources you have at home before you start spending unnecessary money because of SAPA. S-A-P-A. With that said, I assure you this video is going to be very helpful for you if you're in any of these 3 situations. So, let's dive right in. I worked out at home throughout last year and I was able to attain a pretty muscular physique. Like, wow, at home? Nice work, bro. Then I saw a gym in my area. I paid for 1 month. I enjoyed it. But to be honest, I think I enjoy not being broke more. Now, to the main meat of this video. I'm going to share what worked for me to maintain and improve my physique right at home. No equipment needed. With that said, let's dive right into the basics of fitness. In fitness, there are 2 ways to achieve a good physique. 1, with weightlifting, lifting heavy shit. And 2, maximizing your body weight, calisthenics. To tell you the truth, I've been using calisthenics all throughout last year and part of this year. So I can tell you that calisthenics is amazing and can give you a lot of results if you know how to do it well. So, if you are someone like me who wants to build a Greek god physique, calisthenics is definitely the way to go. Since this is a beginner-friendly video, I'll just explain it in the simplest form possible. There are 3 basic fundamentals in every training routine: push, pull, and legs. For push exercises, we have push-ups and dips. Push-ups is the one you already know before. But don't worry, this is not that hard. The things you need to keep in mind are your form. Your form is very important because this will determine which area of your body parts gets work done. If your form is very bad, you can start having shoulder pains, which can lead into more serious injuries later on. Not complex, right? And if doing the regular push-ups is hard, I would recommend starting with your knee, so you can use your knee as your fulcrum and use your hand and push yourself up. That way you don't need to carry your whole body weight with just your hands. Other variations: putting your leg on a chair or your bed and putting your hands on the floor, making your hands wider, which is the wide down push-up, or bringing your hands together, making the diamond push-up. All of these add together to increase the variation and the hardness of such exercise. Now let's talk about dips. Dips is like push-ups but in a vertical way. So let's call it vertical push-ups, I guess. For me, when I started out at home, I used 2 chairs. I bring the chairs together and I just push, push, push. There's a park in my area which is like a quick run from my house. I can use the metal bars in the park to do dips. I'll put a video of me doing it as well so you can see how that works. And just like push-ups, you can increase the variation by wearing weighted clothes, or a weighted bag, or a weighted vest. And if you can't do that, there are what we call negative dips, where you jump up, then you slowly come down. You're getting your hand used to carrying your body weight before you can now carry yourself up. So that's the negative way of any exercise. Now, on to the next one, pull exercises. Now, you might be wondering, Aslam, you said there are no equipment needed. Do you need a pull-up bar for pull-ups? And yes, my guy, you do need it. But since I don't have a pull-up bar, and I still managed to do pull-ups, let me show you how it's done. When I start it out, I have this table to be using it and do pull-ups. And also, you can use your door, but I have a feeling that you could have an issue with your landlord if you break that door. So please, make sure your door is a very hard one. For me, I found at the park too, there's a bar there which I use for horizontal pull-ups. I'll put a video as a video to show what I'm talking about. And if you can afford it, get the pull-up bar at home and make it on the wall near your door. Now, leg exercises. I do not have the biggest calves yet, unlike Alex and Mose. But what I can tell you is that I train my legs almost every day. I use cardio by going on run, long walks that last for 60 to 70 minutes. And I track my steps using Google Fit. And the funny thing is that there's an app called Sweatcoin, which can pay you in-app currencies for walking. And you can use that to buy products or donate to charities. So I'll put a description in the comments. I'll put some links in the description so you can get it if you're interested in making money by walking. That said, there are other exercises you can do to target your leg: squats, pistol squats, leg raises, and the likes. For me, right now, I've tried pistol squat and it's freaking hard, but leg raises are what works for me on some days. I don't do it often. Like I said, I focus more on cardio But if you don't want to be running up and down like a bulldog, I'll say you should try leg races. Like the easiest to get started with, and I'll put a video of how that is done. And remember, like all other training routines I mentioned before, you have to train to failure. So you train to a point where your body is tired and can't keep going further, which is mostly around 15 to 20 reps per set. And if you can do that, keep doing that 15 to 20 reps 3 times. And if you can do that, increase the variation. Wear something that makes the weight more on you, and do that again. So with that, you will train your body to go harder with every exercise you do. Now, this is a bonus tip for those who watch to the end. I recently read Can't Ask Me by David Goggins, really great book about mindsets, and I will recommend it to anybody. One thing that I've realized is that stretching is a very, 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 very helpful exercise you can build in your routine. David Goggins mentioned that he was having a hard time, doctors couldn't help him, and with stretching he was able to get back his body, get back his energy levels, and it saved his life in a way. So bro, I'm going to take stretching seriously. Even though I'm not a pro at it yet, give me a few years or months, I'll get better at it. I don't have any videos or specific tutorials for stretching, so I'll link in the description with other videos on calisthenics, diet, and nutrition and stretching in the description below. So check that out if that's something you're interested in. If you watch the end of this video, you might mean you're very serious with your fitness journey and you want to take this seriously, which also means that you are onto self-improvement. You want to make your life better, you're on a mission to be the best version of yourself, which is amazing. With that said, I have a newsletter where I talk about all these things, from finances, building a freelance career, design, creativity, that kind of stuff, self-improvement, and I'm writing the lessons I learned along the way, the advice I'll give my younger self, and so much more that's working for me that you can learn from and implement in your journey as well. All of these are free in my newsletter every week on Sundays. So if you watch the end of this video, I have a feeling that you might like this. So I'm telling you, so you can join. It's totally free. You don't need to pledge. Just for the tutorial here, what I just did, and join. Thank you. I really appreciate that, and look forward to you reading my letter today. Remember, this is now a lifestyle. You don't need to go overboard, and within 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you're already giving up on your fitness journey. This is not the way to go. Start small, with small pull-ups, with small push-ups, with small stretches, and continue increasing duration till you can do hard things. Be wary of your diet, sleep, and exercises. These are very important factors that will determine how well you can go. Embrace the identity of an athlete and build the other aspect of your life around it. If you know you're going to work out tomorrow morning, don't bother watching Netflix till 11 p.m. So that is something that I always keep in my mind. And I'll end this video by saying, do what's required. Greatness is coming.